All right. Hopefully this is all working. I did some bug fixing this morning, so we should be good, supposedly. All right, let's get to my face. All right. Can we see me? Can we hear me? Hopefully. Hopefully it's all good. All right, I'm gonna move the microphone really quick. Hold on. All right, so if you hear anything in my voice, yes, I am still sick. It's just not going away. I think we're on week 2 now. It's ridiculous, and I'm hoping that the weather is not going to make it worse, because I'm feeling worse than I did yesterday, and it's been back and forth this whole time, and it's not. I don't think it's the flu. I think it's just a cold, but it's just not going away. It's just really tiring, but hopefully everyone else is doing well. So feel free to tell me what's new, what's happening, how's life. It is the last stream. Excuse me. I'm gonna be having a hard time, all the sinuses. It is the last stream of 2025, which is wild to say, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the new year. I'm looking forward to it. And I have things to share as well. And let's see, what do I want to start with? My desk is actually much cleaner than it was before. I had so many projects out because I had those 2 big commissions right back to back. And so I had all my watercolor paints out, and then I put that away, then had all my charcoal stuff out, put all that away, finally. And now it's just, there's a beginning of junk journal stuff. I'm transitioning into the next thing. And I do have to show y'all, I did buy myself. Oh, by the way, if you did do any gifting, feel free to share what you got as gifts. And I will show y'all what I gifted myself. Da, 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 da. They're called Quick Sticks. And it is tempera paint in the form of like a crayon. It's kind of like oil pastels, I think, is probably the closest thing I can think of that I've experienced that's like this. But it just feels like a giant, squishy, gooey crayon. But here's what they look like. And I've already used them quite a bit, so they're... But you just twist it like a glue stick. And yeah, it's actually been so much fun. I don't know how I haven't heard about these before, but I'm assuming it's because it's a children's art supply. And that's probably why. But yeah, so it comes with, I think it's 12 colors. Yeah, 12 colors. So it comes with all these. And it's been a blast. And they go down pretty nicely, in my experience. I do love all of the colors. And yes, it does come with 2 greens. I'm aware of this. But, oh, I didn't grab the other ones that I did. Let me go grab those really quick. I don't have all of them because somebody stole some of them, but I do have some of them. So let me see. This one is Posca, but here was Alexander playing with them. But that's the like initial kind of a light put down, and you can other side, and you can blend them pretty decently. So I was experimenting with lots of different colors. And just look how vibrant that is. I love that. It's beautiful. I'm obsessed. The white dots are Posca. And then I wanted to try Standard Galaxy. Like, just look at it. Wanted to try Standard Galaxy here. Very nice, very nice. I probably could have gotten smoother, but I was still sort of figuring stuff out. The blending really does take layers. Like this one, I really love this one with the blue outline. Love that. Came out so nice. And then here's another one. I didn't get as gray as I wanted in the second one, but that's okay. And then really having fun with this one. Get some rainbow action going on here. So the white, again, is just the Posca marker. So I was doing a little combination of both the quick sticks, there we go, and my dad bought a set of Posca markers for a project and he didn't need them after that, so he just gave them to me. So use these Poscas and then those quick sticks. And then this is the one I shared on Blue Sky. But however, the Blue Sky one, you couldn't really see it, but hold on. Can I, oh, almost. Where is it? You can kind of see, okay. You can't really see it that well. You can see it better in person, I will say. Like, it's got to hit the light just right. I'm trying to get it. I think it's because it's just so dark outside that, like, I can get the ceiling light from this side. You guys can't, but there's gold paint on here, which is what I'm saying. And also, if you hear, it is snowing / hailing right now, so that's what you're hearing in the background. But yeah, so this one, again, mixed of the quick sticks with the Posca. The Posca is the there, the blue, the black, and the white. I think that's all I did there for the Posca. Yeah, but I have been having so much fun. I've done so many of these, and I mean, they're all going to be turning into junk journals one way or the other. For this one, I was going to cut them up into little cards. So, like, cut out each one and have it be a card and then put that, like, on the front of a journal. I thought that would be really cute. And I did another set here. So, this is not done yet. I cut out the papers for the inside, but I haven't put it all together and done everything yet. But I was going to do parchment paper on the inside here just to help it be a little bit sturdier. There's the in progress. I'm going to do more with the covers too. And then this one. Nice. And this one is my favorite. Look at that. Look at that yellow. I love that. It's quite vibrant in real life. It's pretty cool. I do love just like how bright they are. And then this next set that I did, again, I did a lot. I have been sick. I have been miserable. I needed something to do. But these ones, I am obsessed. I almost don't want to give these ones away once I'm done. I don't know. We'll see. There are a few junk journals that I've held on to because, like, I love them so much. I never want to use them, but I also I'm not ready to let them go. So that's what these ones will probably be. But look at that. Oh, man, the color doesn't show up, like, as nice on camera as it does in person. But it's both greens, the light green and the dark green, and a purple. And they look so good together. Here's the other side. I don't know which side's the front yet. I haven't decided. But oh my god. With the yellow on top. Okay, and then this one. This one's the favorite. Look at that. The texture. So what I did was I initially just laid down, like, the sticks and just kind of pressed sort of hard so you get, like, fairly, like, hard edges. Like, hard. They're still soft. But then I went back over with as little pressure as I possibly could around the edges, and that's where you get, like, that grainy texture. And I think that does so much. I am obsessed. I am absolutely obsessed. They look so good together. I feel like it's really hard to make a bad palette. And the larger stars were the yellow Posca, which I kind of wish were more. I might do one more layer just to make it more opaque. But what I probably should have done was done a layer of white first, and then put the yellow on top. So, my bad. That was my mistake. I did have a somewhat fail in that it wasn't what I was wanting, but it still looks good, I feel like. And I did another set. I haven't cut it yet, so it's not cut yet. But here's the next one. I was just trying to play around with, what's it called? Color palettes. That's the word. And so it's brown and red, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but the texture, like the shapes on top are orange. And I left some of the whites of the paper show through on the bottom here. I thought it would look like neat texture. So that was this one. So this will be cut in half here and then folded in half, and then that'll be junk journal covers that I'll decorate. I was initially thinking of using yellow instead of the orange, but I kept using yellow for the highlights and the textures and details and all the other ones. So I was like, I want to use a different color. I'm using it my yellow. So I went with orange, and mixed feelings. I don't know. Alexander liked it. He thought it was fine. He said it made him think of Christmas. I'm like, maybe it's because I've been watching like a bunch of Halloween related like horror movie YouTube videos, but it made me think of Halloween. But so that's all I've done so far. So I am very much obsessed. I do want to try like an actual like regular artwork and not something abstract, kind of like what I did with the space painting with this one. I want to do a sunset. I think that would look really pretty. But they're chunky. They're like thick. So if you want to do like something like painted and like not abstract, I think you would have to go large, and I don't like painting large, so we'll see. I do want to try and make like art. Not that this is not, you know what I mean, like my regular style. So that's what I bought myself, and very much super excited about this, and it works really well with the Posca. And I avoided buying the current trend, which is the acrylic brush tip markers. I do now want them more, especially because I have these, but I avoided the trend. I'm like, I have Posca already. Let's use what we have. We have enough stuff. We don't need more stuff. So speaking of, I did tell my mom that I bought myself this for just as a gift to myself. And I told her it looks like the videos that I've seen of it look really good, and I think it would be something that the nephews would really like. And I sent her a link to where she could buy it for her grandchildren. So guess what I got for Christmas? So I have 2 of these now. And I guess that's my life right now. It's just I have 2 of these, which I guess is okay. I mean, I do enjoy them. My plan was to buy the larger 60 set after I finish this 12 set, because it comes with I think it's 60 colors. Now I gotta look it up. I can't remember. Hold on. Quick. Oop. Hold on. National weather warning. So now travel delay. Okay. Well, we're not going anywhere today, so it works out. Quick sticks. Quick sticks. I know they have a skin tone set, I think, which is really cool. I do love when like companies come out who like produce art supplies and stuff, and they have like a dedicated skin tone set. I thought they had one. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't want 10% off there. Oh wait. Oh, they do. They have a 14 pack. Hold on. Can I show this? Let me move this over here. Go away. Okay. Let me switch this to here. So these are, this isn't where I bought it. I just found a random website that would just show them all. Oh my god, they have little faces. Oh, that's so cute. Oh no, the orange one's crying. Oh, wait a minute. We have to look at this one. Hold on a second. Oh my god. The orange one though. This isn't the original 12 though, right? Yeah, because this comes with 2 pink. Wait, and a gray. Then there's no white and black. Okay, this is different. This is different than the set that I have. Understood. But yeah, so I bought. No wait. Oh god, this is so confusing. I bought this one. But they have a pastel version. There's a metallic version. Here's the skin tone set, which looks really nice, actually. Look at all them colors. Beautiful, beautiful. And then there's supposed to be like a large 60 set. I think that comes with all of them. like you could buy it like at Walmart and stuff for cheaper than that. This is cool. I haven't looked that much into this brand. I don't really know that much about them. I can't really tell you anything. All I can tell you though is I did look at a YouTube video comparing Crayola with Quick Sticks, and the reviewer, it was really funny actually, because they showed like swatches, which the color difference is kind of like more so your preference than anything else, but the cleanup difference was super funny because the woman had an infinitely easier time cleaning up the Quick Sticks than the Crayola, and I'm like, why? Why is Crayola the one known as being washable and they are just not washable? Every single time I use their markers, if I get their markers on anything, especially my skin, it does not come off. You are permanently stained for like the rest of your life. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I decided to go with the Quick Sticks, and maybe one day I'll get the Crayola too to compare. But there's surprisingly like not really YouTube videos like talking about this, and I don't know how new of a product it is. It doesn't seem like it's new. Or if it's just because it's a children's art supply, and as per usual, my interests are unusual, and so nobody wants to make videos on children's art supplies. I'm like the only person on YouTube doing like Crayola videos. I think Crayola is just popular just because it's Crayola, but you know what I mean. But I still want to do like a rose art video. Do they sell rose art still? I don't think I've seen rose art in a really long time, which is kind of depressing. I miss them. They were such a bad brand. I feel like the rose art replacement is now Artist Loft. I feel like Artist Loft is a new rose art in a way, because Artist Loft is terrible. I wonder if Artist Loft has their own tempera paint. I gotta think about that. All right. Anyway, so that's that. I have a bunch of tempera paint sticks. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of junk journal stuff for a while. I am looking forward to it for sure. So let's go ahead and move back over here. So I'm gonna be working on the Blue Sky giveaway winner, and this one I'm looking forward to. I already have, like, immediately I know what I want to do and very hyped about it. So let's get this. It's a half body, so let me just get rid of stuff that I don't need per se. Just to save up some space here. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. Hold on a second. Nope, stop. Photoshop's been like a butt yesterday and today as I was working on the Du Bois piece that I posted this morning. It was being a real like asshole. Don't know what's going on with that. Alright, let's get this sketch going. But the weather has been warm. It's been actually, I don't know if 40 Celsius and 40 Fahrenheit in the positive is the same as 40 Fahrenheit in the negative, because negative 40 Fahrenheit is the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. So hold on, 40 F to C. Wait. No, that wouldn't make sense. Wait, why did I think that? Oh my god, wait a minute. If you get a fever, isn't that like 38 or 39? Hold on a second. Yeah, 38's a fever. Oh my god, why did I think that 40 Celsius and 40 Fahrenheit would be the same? Anyway, they're the same in the negative, but they're not the same in the positive, obviously. But it was in the 40s Fahrenheit, which is like 4, 5, 6 maybe? Yeah, 4, 5, 6 Celsius. And then today it's dropping like, I think like 5 degrees every hour or something. And so tonight it's supposed to be, oh, this is interesting. I'm typing in a calculator. 11 Fahrenheit is negative 11 Celsius. Huh. That's cool. I like when things are like that. But anyway, it was raining this morning, and then the rain just there was no transition. It just turned into hail, like tiny hail, and then a little bit of a transition because then we had like hail and snow, and now it's just snowing, and it is like snowing. So still not used to it. Still looking out the window, like if you see me like look up over here, it's because I'm looking outside, and it's just like, what am I looking at? This is nuts. My mom actually asked me the other day. She's like, "Are you sick of the snow yet?" And I was like, "No, actually, I'm not." We didn't have a white Christmas. Sad. So Christmas Day wasn't snowy. Like pretty much all the snow had melted, and the experience is so weird because I've been in places with snow, and so it's like the snow is not a new experience for me. But living in a place, especially as an adult, because like when I've dealt with snow, like I dealt with snow as a kid. So my parents were the ones like driving the cars to places and stuff, not me. And like you know, so I'm having to adult at the same time. And what was I gonna say? I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, just like everything about like this has been a new experience. So like the piles of snow from all the shoveling and all the snow plowing that the trucks and stuff have been doing, it just like it piles up and then it's like it turns black. And I'm like, that's kind of gross. Why is it? What? But on like top? And then Alexander's like, oh, because they shovel it from the street, so like the dirtier snow gets on top. I'm like, okay, but it wasn't black like a few days ago. Like, why is it black now? Like, like what's happening? But yeah, wait, what's happening? There it goes. Okay, Photoshop. Being Photoshop, apparently. It like randomly shut down yesterday. Or no, the day before? Recently. But thankfully I didn't have any projects open. I just had it open for something else. And it closed and I'm like, girl, why? Alright, so I want like this. So what I was thinking was like this kind of pose. I don't know if I want the head down though. We'll come back to that. We'll come back. I kind of want like smug in a way. I'm looking at the pose archives. They don't have the exact pose I want, but they have the angle, so close enough. Look at them muscles. That's how you draw. Actually, where do I want it? I want it like that. Because I don't want it to block the face. Hold on, I gotta think about it. Let me stick figure this. So then it would be like, oh god, what's happening? New software update with no update listed. The total is dash megabytes. Thanks. I'm gonna skip this one, but I appreciate the information. Okay. I'm thinking of how I want to do this with the perspective too. Because I don't want to do it like a fisheye thing. That sounds too complicated. So if I move out here, put the fist there, and then this will be the other shoulder, arm, probably here, and then like that. That's like the idea. Maybe I should take a selfie so I can kind of understand what angle I want here. Please hold. Okay. Let me do a timer. 2 seconds. We will rush for this photo. Oop, stay. 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 Doesn't want to Please hold. Let me find a spot to put my phone. I don't really, ooh, I can put it over here. There we go. Okay. So if I want something, all right, hold on. I gotta think about how to do this. I think if I just do like that. Okay, now I should press and I have 2 seconds to go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Did I manage to do it? It's hard because the angle is different too. So then if we'll try and work with it. We'll do what we can. Good Lord. My room is so messy. I've been trying to do chores to catch up with having not done chores for like 2 weeks. And I did do some picking up yesterday, and then, oh God, it makes such a difference to just like pick things up and put them down somewhere else. But yeah, so it's a gradual process. I did the bathrooms yesterday, and I just need to do some more wiping down and stuff. A lot of it, like, I really wanted to do the countertops, but there's shit all over the countertops, so I can't do the countertops until I remove the shit. But I don't want to remove the shit, so it's a gradual process. We do little bits at a time, and I need to do the bed laundry today, so I can have some nice, fresh sheets and stuff to sleep on. Is that too long? It might be, yeah, it's gonna be too long because if we're looking down, that needs to go down. This needs to be here. We're trying to avoid tangents as well. I kind of want him facing a little bit more this way. God, I want to try an open mouth. I'm so bad at them though. But like the only way to get better is to do it, so I'll try that. And I want the braid up front. I think that would look good. These are my thoughts right now. This is where I'm at. That was the pose idea that I had. Now it's just to like get the anatomy right. And I think if I do a bunch of scribbles on top of the scribbles that I have, we will get places. Also, check out the folds on the sleeve of that photo. Damn. Damn. I don't think I've done stock photos in this hoodie, have I? Because if I wear it in Florida, I get too hot. Because it's a warm, for Florida, hoodie. It's not warm here, but it works fine. But I don't also wear it too often because it sheds. But it only sheds in the car, like on the seatbelt. It doesn't shed anywhere else, which is really funny. It's also needs repairs. The pocket has been broken for a while on one part, and I found the other day that there's a hole in the armpit. In both armpits. Just kidding. So I need to do some clothing repairs. I have a pile of clothes still in the closet. Some of them I don't have the skill level yet to feel comfortable attempting. So that's why they're just kind of sitting in there. I need to make the head bigger. Like that's what's bothering me. But this one I should be able to do pretty easily, I would think, because it's just color thread. See, what's like annoying is like they have all the color threads in the world, and then like you look at my collection and it's like I have a red, I have black and a white and a yellow. I should get a gray. Do I have gray? Let me look. I need to, again, stuff everywhere needs to be put away. I thought I did. Oh, I do. In the rainbow sparkle one. But that's not gonna go on here. But the gray might hide better on this versus like a white. So I think I might do the gray, and then I can fix the pocket and see if I can show it on stream. No, you can't really see it, but just trust me. But it should be like pretty quick fixes. I just have to do them. That's the only issue. All right, back to not avoiding this. Let's see. I think I need to raise the shoulder a bit to here. But I want to do a little bit more of like a fun angle. I feel like so many of my artworks are just this, which is like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to play around a little bit more. And I think this character has two tails. We should put that in there. So it could be like, I don't know if I want that swish. Hold on, do it lower here. Where is that? And then maybe like here. Could be the other tail. Do I want it to flick off or flick in? Or that looks dumb. That looks dumb. All right, we continue. I'm really surprised I couldn't find a stock photo. I mean, I didn't search like super hard, but I did search and like I couldn't find this. And so it's like, I'm a little surprised. I feel like it's such a stereotypical like anime male pose of just like, hey, check out my muscles. But I mean, even if I found the one I want, they'd probably be like straight on, and I want it from above. Get in these deltoids. Oh, also, does anybody have like any art goals, or just like general goals for the new year? Not necessarily resolutions or anything, but just like things that you would like to do. I know some people have issues with like resolutions or even the term goals, and I'm like, listen, things you want to do. I do have language plans for sure already. This deltoid is not looking right. But I don't have anything like specific art-wise. I think I just mostly want to keep gradually like getting back into the swing of things with like art and just doing drawing illustration more regularly, because I've been doing art. It's just been like crochet or junk journals, stuff like that. However, I will mention I might potentially be getting into a new hobby, but shush. Shush. All right. Don't say anything. But okay, listen. Okay, hold on, listen. Because I've already been doing stuff with beads. It's with beads, not jewelry. I don't want to make jewelry. But like I've been doing stuff with beads for junk journals and my crochet. And it's like, well, what if I kind of did more than what I was doing already? So I was thinking of that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I already have a bunch of beads. Okay. Now, suddenly, out of nowhere, I don't know how this happened, I have wire. And I have, I don't know what they're called, but the rounded thingy. Hold on, I'll draw it. I'm trying to figure. Okay, hold on. It looks like that, and then like that, and then it's somehow connected. I don't remember how. And then you have that. It's not pliers. It looks like that. It's not, and it's not a pretzel. It kind of looks like that, but it's not. And but this part is like it's round. And like okay, this looks exactly the same, but pliers have like the flat side, but it's not. It's rounded all the way around. It's for jewelry. Okay? It's for wire stuff. I also just randomly, I don't know how that happened. I have that now. It just appeared one day. Who's to say how it got there? I don't know. Who knows? So that's gonna be fun. Oh, also for Christmas, I did ask my mom for a gel plate, and I did get one. I can actually show it because I have it right next to me. I haven't opened it yet, so it's still in the packaging, and it's very loud, so I apologize in advance for like the anti-ASMR. But gel plates, I did actually find that there are tutorials on how to make it yourself. Like you can cook it, like out of Jello, I think. I forget. You like mix a bunch of stuff together, and you can cook it. You can make a gel plate. That just sounds weird, but I mean, I guess that's maybe somewhat what they do. But apparently, for the ones that you make at home, which look like way too much of a pain in the ass, and like so much can go wrong. Like the video that I was watching, this woman who was explaining it was like, I've had to do this so many times and like changed up all the like amounts of stuff and like to get it right, and like sometimes it can still go wrong just because it's Tuesday or whatever. And I'm like, okay, this is not the grand idea I thought it was going to be. But it molds over time. Like it grows mold. It goes bad over time. So you have to remake it. And I was like, okay, this doesn't seem like a good idea. Because not only do you have to then rebuy all the ingredients, or buy enough ingredients to make it several times, but then you have to spend all the time and effort to make it each time. And I'm like, I don't think, and it goes bad, and you have to throw it out, and it's like, I don't see how this is better. I think I would just rather spend the money to buy it the one time, and then I don't have to like throw out a bunch of trash that's moldy, you know? So that's what this is. So I'm very excited about this, and looking forward to it. I don't intend on doing like the fancy prints that everyone seems to do with these. I just want to do more abstract stuff for junk journals. That's all I want to do. And so I did give myself a roly-poly thing. I don't know what they're called. Like a paint roller thing. I did get that. And so I'm very excited to start trying that out too. So I have new things to try. So I have the quick sticks that I've been doing, and I'm like running very quickly out of paper for the quick sticks. I need to stop. I need to make journals out of what I have already, and then I can move on. That's the plan. But yeah, so I really want to do the bead stuff, and then I want to do the gel plate. And those are the new things that I have. I'm trying to think. That's basically it. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to do more traditional art too. For 26. Actually, when I was signing my name and like dating the commission that I finished recently, the cat one, I wrote the year as 26, and I was like, that's right, isn't it? And like, wait a minute, now I'm feeling like it's wrong, and I look at the calendar and like it's still 25, and it's like I seriously wrote and thought for quite a long time that it was correct to write 12/26. I don't know what was going on with my brain right then. It was clearly not on. But so that was a thing. So now like whenever I was signing like some recent artworks, like the Du Bois one this morning, which I literally finished this morning. Like I did it this morning. I'm like, it's 25 still. We're still in the 25. Trying to see if this will make a tangent. I really don't want to block the face. That's my only concern right now. Like if there's a tangent, I can fix it. Blocking the face, I mean, I could fix that too, but like it's more of a pain, I feel like. Okay. Let's get in the other arm. Here. This would be a little more flat. Okay. It's a little bit more bunched up than I wanted though. I'm thinking. What I wanna do. I'll keep going. We'll see how it ends up. It might work out. It might be okay. Just blob in the hair. Alright. Definitely glad that I went to grocery shopping earlier, because I think we're supposed to get like 1 to 2 inches an hour. Like the ground is already like white. And it kind of just started. Which is nuts. Alright, I think I need to blow my nose real quick though. So let me mute and Scoochie off screen. Okay, back. We're all good. I have so many like projects and things like in progress. January is just gonna be like me catching up. I have so many books. I used to be the kind of person that was like, oh, I'm only gonna read 1 book at a time, and then I was like, okay, I'll read multiple books at a time, but they'll be like significantly different, like a nonfiction and a fiction book, or like a manga and something. And now, because of like, especially because of the reindeer readathon, I have so many books that I haven't finished yet, and just because I felt sick for 2 weeks and I'm still sick, and so like I didn't have the energy to read, and I was like sitting and just like watching YouTube videos. That was like all that I was doing. And yeah, that was all that I had energy for. So I have a bunch of books in progress, and then as you saw, I have like 3 somewhat almost done junk journals. These ones are kind of like, I cut the paper for them, and that's the worst part. So that part's done. And then I'm still so excited. I still can't get over it. I still love this one so much. Obsessed. And then at some point, I wonder if I should, hold on. I'm thinking. I shouldn't be thinking about that. I should be drawing. But anyway, so I have all of those. And then also if I cut up all of the little cards from these, that's, what, 9? Yeah, 9 junk journal covers. Which is a lot. So, I'm gonna be busy. January is probably gonna be like the junk journal month. And then I still have chores to do. But we're catching up on them. I am catching up on them. Alright, I'm still trying to think here. Get the hair in right there. I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I do want to probably take another picture of my hand, though, just to kind of get the angle. Because who wants to draw hands? Ew. Alright, it would be probably like, hold on, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Maybe like that? No, I put the timer on. I forgot about that. It's hard for me to do a fist because I have nails. So I've like sort of, oh wait, I was like, why does this look the wrong direction? I have to flip it. No, not that kind of flip. There we go. We're gonna chop my face, my beautiful face, out of that photo. There we go. But it's hard for me to do a fist because I have nails. So if I go like this and like do a proper fist, it hurts. Because I stabbed myself. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't do it too hard, but So I like try and do this instead for a fist. So if somebody tells me to make a fist, I'm like so used to doing that that might be like potentially, not always. It depends. But that might be like my first thing. I'm like, hey girl, hey. But yeah, I'm so used to doing that now, so I don't stab myself. Alrighty then. Back to this man's. There, you know it's a fest. All right, I'll make it look pretty. Once we've done the rest of it. All right, chill. Leave me alone. And I will remember not to make this a tangent because I'm gonna fix it right now. Look at that. Not a tangent. Here. And then the tail. Okay. Like that. Beautiful. We're getting places. Now just to fix the face. Baby steps. We're getting there. Man, I also want to do more with Crayola too. It's been so long. And I bought those new markers and I still haven't done anything with them. They're still sitting in the same spot that I put them after I bought them. So I gotta do something, especially with the anniversary. Not the anniversary, the re-release. The limited edition collection. The colors just look so pretty. Just look at that. It's really hard to see on camera, but they're really pretty. So I'm very excited. And I already have my 2026 calendar. Let's go. And I don't like it as much like as the previous years that they had. I get them from the dollar store just because it's like the perfect size and everything. But I like it better when they don't have this black at the top because then I can write notes at the top too. It's like it's a waste of ink as well. Like give me my more space to write stuff. Like bitch. See if I can do an open mouth. I'm looking over here as if there's gonna be a ref. It's still just the pose archives that's over there. Nothing will help me draw an open mouth on a furry. We're gonna just try. Okay, we're gonna just cross our fingers and hope for the best. That's all we can do. Would there be teeth? Actually, did they show? Okay, so it's like regular teeth. Cool. I was like, where's my sketch layer? I never named it. There we go. Alright, I think that's not too bad. It's gonna look worse when we line it. As it always does. That's the law. Alright, so here's that's a hand. Just trust me, it's a hand. I think that's most of it. And then like the fur there, and then like fur there. I guess we can fix the ears. I'm trying to see what else I'm missing. Character design's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. This is probably like the easiest pattern on a character I've done yet. Maybe? I feel like so many furry characters, mine included, okay? Mine is a pain in the ass. Have like so many patterns. Like I saw, oh no, I think I did one that was solid black before. Okay, never mind, I take it back. But aside from that, this one's pretty straightforward. Less for me to think about. looks kind of cute. I'm trying to think if I want or need anything else here. I almost feel like he's maybe a little bit buffer in the torso than I've made out to be. Let me erase some of these lines and do some cleanup so I can kind of like see what the hell I'm looking at. Keep those beautiful fingers right there. Lovely. We'll see. We'll fix it in post. How about that? We'll fix it in post. All right, let's lower the opacity here. And actually, let me move this a little bit. Where can I put this? Actually, I think I might just. I'll come back to the braid and the hair, I think, and I'll just hide this for now, I think. So that I can save space and I can see what's going on over here. Okay. Lines. Lower this. Alright, zoom in, save, quick save, and also drink water, because it's been an hour. So everybody drink water. And I'm gonna take another sip because I'm dying. All right. Let me see what I need here. I think I'll have. I just love that I just caught myself looking at the fist. It's just like, it looks so bad. All right, we're good. We're good. Let me make this a little bit bigger too, so I can kind of see it better. I am old man. I am blind. Alright. Let us go. I said, like, oh, we'll come back to the hair, and I think that might be where I want to start, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm like already, I'm like, I gotta avoid a tangent. Hold on a second. Put that in a little bit. Now I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna be concentrating. Oh my god. I say as I keep like messing up. Alright, get that there. Don't love that line. We're gonna do the thing probably that I always do, which is make the nose too big. Me and my yowie nose. I'm trying. Did I do it? Did I make it yowie? It's not just the nose, it's usually like the whole snout that I make massive. I don't know if I like the nose actually. In my attempts to try and make it look like a normal nose, I feel like it just doesn't look that good. We'll keep going. Alright, here's the part that we were all waiting for with excited anticipation. Actually, I'm gonna do the little trick where you go behind the nose. And I feel like that looks better. in my opinion at least. Oh my god. We're gonna be here. This is gonna be the rest of the stream. It's gonna be like me putting down a line and undoing just for the nose and snout. I can. I don't know how people do it. Maybe I should just look up. Anthros, mouth open. Anthro, mouth open. Let's see. What can we find? Maybe I should just search anthro. Oh, that's pretty close to what I was thinking. Okay. So they just... Okay. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try. Wait, hold on. I think I did that swoop too soon. There we go. Or not soon enough. Here. What does this look like without the sketch? Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I think I want to move this though. A little bit lower. There we go. Alright. So that's kind of what I had going here. For the ones I'm looking at. It's like this section, like right there. By the nose, it's like, I say that I can do it, but like, then I keep fiddling. I'm overthinking it, that's why. No, it's so hard. We'll come back to that area. All right, and then does that look dumb? I don't know if I like that. It's okay, but I don't know if it's what I want for this, but we'll keep it for now, I guess, because it's like, it can work as a placeholder, I guess. So, we'll leave it for now. Trying to fix the tangent there. Okay. Good enough. Hashtag good enough. We shall continue. Nice thick eyebrows. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I made the forehead too small. Maybe that's kind of what's messing with me. And I almost kind of want to cover this side with hair. I know it's not on the reference, but I feel like that would look better for mine. Dude, the angles, I think it's the angles that are messing with me in my brain. Let me flip it. It's time to flip. It's not as bad as I was expecting, but I can see things to adjust. So. I think this needs to go this way. like that's another thing that I do when I draw anthro is like I make the snout like super long and big. Like it's not just big, it's also long. Don't take that out of context. Alright. And then maybe the whole head. Turn it a little bit that way. And then we shall make the hair. Select that hot mess right there. And then make that a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we flip back. Alright, the vibes feel better. Let's see a before and after. Before. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's much better. The little things, I swear, that's like most of when it comes to like art looking how you want it to or not. I was gonna say good or not, but it's not necessarily good or not. It's like what you were aiming for or not. I feel like it's such the tiny, minute things. Like especially when you're doing like a portrait drawing of like somebody that either you know or somebody that you know. So it could be like a celebrity, it could be a family member. If like the tiniest things are off, the whole thing is off. And I know everybody is like, oh, it's the eyes, like you probably did the eyes wrong. And I did a portrait of my nephew. I did all my nephews. And one of them was giving me trouble, and it wasn't until I fixed his mouth that it looked like him. So, it's not always the eyes, okay? I've had it be the nose, I've had it be the mouth, I've definitely had it be the eyes. The eyes is a common one, for sure. There's a reason people say that. But there's a bunch of things too. It could be like the jawline, the cheekbones, that sort of stuff. So any little thing being off, it just like throws the whole thing. And yeah. Alright, back to this. Oh wait, I'm doing hair on the wrong side, aren't I? Wait. Alright, you know what? We're gonna pretend it's fine. Like, cause there's more hair on this side, which would be this side. Oh, but I kind of like that now that I think about it, because you can have like a little piece here. Can I make it work with the lines I already have is the question. Without making a tangent. No, because I have to change that to avoid that tangent. And I have to make a new one here. I think that's okay. I think it's fine. You kind of get a tangent with the eye, but listen. Shut the fuck up. I can't avoid every single one. It's not possible. Alright, leave me alone. Okay, I think that it's fine. I'm spending so much time on the face. I'm just like stuck here. Let's do another layer now. I have to think about this. Alright. Let's get this hair up here. Oh, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that. Do I want to erase actually? Here? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll leave that. Okay. I know sometimes it's like an anime thing to show the brows or the eyes through the hair, and sometimes it gets ridiculous too. Like you have the face, and you have like the eyes, right? Like I'll add a smile to make it less scary. And then you have like the hair like this and you still like see everything. I don't know, I find that funny. Sometimes like the stylistic choice is cute and it's fine, even though people like make fun of it. But then like other times it's like, okay, like maybe you should like change the hairstyle, okay? if you want to see the eyes and stuff. Alright, let's do the ears. I was watching a video last night from, oh, what's the channel? Animal Logic, I think? Good YouTube channel, do recommend. I don't remember if it was a recent video or an older one, but they had a video on maned wolves. And so I was just thinking of that when I'm drawing these ears. Because they're apparently, like, they're big animals. And they're actually omnivores, like quite omnivore compared to other canines. But the thing that's really funny to me is that they're apparently giant babies. They are so scared of everything. They're like horses or bunnies. And it's really funny. And so it's like these giant ears are, like, they made a joke. It was like, these giant ears are for listening. So they can run away. I thought that was really funny. I don't love how I did that part though. But I find it really cute when it's like a giant animal, kind of like an elephant, because elephants are similar. They, a lot of their charges, I forget the percentage, but it was like a large percent of their charging is not actually like aggressive. It's just kind of like they're trying to scare you off, but like in actuality they are very scared. And if you were to hold your ground, don't do this, but if you were to hold your ground, like a lot of them will just be like, oh shit, fuck, like it's the real deal, okay, I'm so sorry, my bad, and then they just like leave you alone. So I love stuff like that, like giant animals, especially if they're like higher up the food chain, like the maned wolf, but they're like the biggest scaredy cats. I think that's so cute. It's really cute. Ooh, also if you like art, Animal Logic, they do artworks for I think every animal video. I'm trying to think of what I want to do for the ears here. They're a little bit more pointy, so I'm going to kind of emulate that. My sinuses. Can't wait for this cold to be gone completely. Oh, not that sharp. Just a little bit. Oh my god, the joys of being a digital artist. Oh, that's a pretty decent one. Okay, we save. We save there. I don't like it though. This part. I'm being way too nitpicky today. Also, the ears are way smaller on the reference. Let me shrink a dink these ears. Actually, I don't need to do that because it's on a separate layer. I'm so smart. There we go. That's cute. Wait, hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that. Bring this side down. Nope, don't. Nope, okay. Good. Here, I think that looks better. Let's see. 4. Yeah, that looks better. Ugh. Gotta move that for tangent avoiding. No! There. There. Okay, that's fine. they have the hair blocking the ears because they are smart and clever. So let me adjust that. I can't adjust that because I'm on the wrong layer. Good lord, the wind too. Like, we're supposed to be getting crazy wind. Actually, did it stop snowing? I think it stopped. Is that it? Now we're getting crazy wind. I don't know if you can hear that. Alright, let's merge that. And let me do another flip. Make sure we're still doing okay. I think it's fine. That's good enough. Alright, and I'm trying to think about what to do for the rest of the hair. I guess that's, leave that for now because I forgot to do the side hair. And I was like, oh, I'll fix that later. When the later happens. Actually, you know what? I kind of might just do that. That looks good. Okay, we'll leave it like that. There we go. Do I want that there? I think I'll leave it there for now. Let's see. I'll maybe add it with art. With the shading part. We'll see. But I think that part's fine. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Next step. And there's also a glove. Or wait, is that a glove? No. It's the fur. Okay. Confused there for a second. Alright, now we gotta look at our reference boy here. Let's see if I can do this right. You know what? I tried to do this at an angle. I think it's starting to look straight on again. I don't know how I did this. But I think if I screw up, if I just like lift up the shoulders, then it'll be fine. Hopefully. We'll see. But that's my current thinking right now. Okay. Get that in. And actually, let me just move that kind of out. Oh, and I never fixed the torso size because I was saying the torso feels a bit small. And his hand is blocking. Hold on, let me see if there's another photo I can use. It's the demon pack. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll... This angle looks kind of fun actually for this reference photo. Okay. Feels long, but I know it's like at an angle. But this just feels long. But I really have to work too hard at this part because it's going to be covered with a hand. And then I have to draw the hand later. Alright, so let's zoom in on my reference photo here. Which actually has really nice lighting because the indoor light is yellow and then outdoors it's white. So you have like, if you can kind of tell, this really nice lighting effect going here on my hand. Ooh, stay, 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 chill, Lord. Okay. We can get the line art done. That would be some. Actually, probably what I have to do is maybe fix the hand first before I do the arm. Maybe, let's see. I'll start down here and I'll work my way up. It should be kind of like this part of the arm. I don't have a problem with because it's like it's kind of like straight and then you get like the bump of the muscle, right? But the other side, it's like it's mostly straight, and it just my mind doesn't like that because it's like how does it connect with the wrist, you know? Let's see. We'll add the fur here. And hopefully I can avoid the tangent right there. Right, I think that's okay. And then get the bottom of the arm here. Oh, I kind of like that, but let's see. Can I make it work? Kinda? I think it looks okay. That's passable. I could fix that. We're good. And then add the fur up here too. I'm still thinking. Alright, so we'll keep that. We'll call this shoulder arm 1. Shoulder arm 1. And we'll make a new layer and we'll call it shoulder arm 2. And then quick save. Since Photoshop was like, let's crash today. That's fine. Alright. So I want to really raise the shoulder here. So I'm gonna put it maybe like right there. Good Lord, the wind. I don't know how audible that is on the microphone, actually. There, okay, and then stop it. My phone's slipping. And then here. Is that too close? Hold on. Now I'm feeling like I made the forearm too short. Goodness, anatomy. Let's do right there. Shrink that a little bit. It's a little bit better. Maybe I need to zoom out. I think if hold on, I had that brain blast. Wait a minute, let's try something real quick. Hold on. If I do overlap here, where the forearm goes past the upper arm, I think that'll help. the fur. I'll make it look better. I'm just trying to figure out if that fixes the issue. No, that kind of looks worse. Hold on, okay. Go back here. Yeah, I feel like the angle's wrong. I think I need to... Hold on, zoom out again. And then we're gonna do... Nope, that's not the one. Am I still... Oh yeah, I'm still just selected, that's why. Okay. No, I don't want this. I want... Filter. Filter. I want liquefy. I think if we scooch it up just a touch, it's gonna have to be dramatic because it's liquefy. I can't do anything subtle. I think that looks better. I think that's better. Before? It kind of has more of what I was thinking. Like, it's kind of like relaxed, and it's a little bit more like, you know? You know? Okay. I think I need to do the hands next, so we're gonna do the fist. We're gonna do the fist first. And get it over with. Maybe one day, like maybe once I finish the 1,000 hand challenge, which I forgot where I left off at. I think I made it to 400. But maybe one day, whenever I finish the 1,000th hand, suddenly I'll be like, wow, I can just draw hands. I mean, really what I should do is like trace every hand photo that I've ever taken. But I'm not gonna do that, so. Alright. Anyway, on to this hand. Let's give it a go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the index finger here. I feel like some people draw hands so beautifully. And I'm just like, girl, how? Like, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I can do that. I can do that. That's fine. That's easy. And then, like, you go in to do it, and it's like, listen. Listen. But then other times it's like, people put all their time and energy into, like, the face and, like, nothing else. And sometimes that shows, too. And I feel like I've been there. But I try not to be. I really want to be like, I put effort everywhere. Please appreciate it. Not all the time, alright? I don't always have the energy for it, but... Am I procrastinating on drawing the hand? No. Why would you say that? What? Why would you say this about me? Rude. Oh, also it's like gonna be a furry hand, so it's gonna be like fatter. Kind of. I don't know. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. How about that? I think a little bit fatter, but the thumb here. Look at hand yet? Have we done it? Did we do it right? Alright, finger number 2. Let me be quiet because I'm going to be concentrating. Alright. Got the knuckle in here. I feel like the knuckle is really like the selling point of the fist. Like you have that here and then you have the tendons, right? That's what they're called? You know what I mean? The lines, right? I feel like that's like the big selling point there. this thumb. I think it looks okay. And I might need to move it because now it's touching the mouth and I don't want a tangent. Alright. Thumb knuckle here. Forgot to add that little line there. Almost done. So close. And I think if I just do that. Is that a fist? Did I do it? It's okay. I think I made it too big. But listen, actually if I shrink it, then it's not going to touch the face. 2 problems solved at once. We love that. I wonder if I want to turn it in though, so hold on, let me erase these parts here. And if I do turn it in, then it's going to have to cover the face. Moving it closer makes it look like he's about to punch himself in the face. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. No, wait, move back. Yeah, I want it turned in a little. I think that looks better. You can tell all my other lines are so thick and the hand ones are like so timid. Okay. Shoulder arm 1. Let's erase that. Okay, and actually connect hand to shoulder arm 1. And then, actually before I do that, I should probably duplicate it so that it looks like the same as everything else. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Whoop, whoop. I forgot a thing. I forgot the other finger. There we go. And then I'll just color that in like the, what's it called? Don't tell me. The pop head thing. Get some more water. I think we're doing good on time because I think for sure we'll finish the line art today, which is very nice. All right, hand number 1, good enough. Hand number 2 time. Let me scroll back over to my other reference. I may need to take another picture though. I'm gonna try not to though. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna see what happens. All right, hand number 2. I'm gonna go actually to my sketch layer, and we're gonna do a little sketching first. Okay, because you would see some of the palm here, or not palm, but the back of the hand. The back. What is that called? We just call that the back of the hand. This part. This is the palm. What's this part? I don't know actually. I'm just gonna call it the back of the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the thumb? Thumb is on over here. Maybe. Hold on. Where do I want to put the thumb? I have it here on the inside of the arm. Wait. Hold on. Where am I grabbing? I'm grabbing too high up. Oh, I need to move the hand down. Because it has to go on the bicep. Alright, let me move that. Alright, hand right here. Look at that. Can't you tell it's a hand? I'm so good. I'm such an artiste. Alright. Hand number 2. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right now. Okay, we did the first one. Hashtag good enough. Time for the second one. It's gonna be hashtag great enough. Okay. It's gonna be so good. Alright, we gotta hype ourselves up. Okay, I need a breather, that's what I need. I gotta work myself up to it. Alright, you know, we're gonna start here. This line, this is where we're starting. Ooh, does he? He has claws. I love it. That's like my favorite part of furries. I think drawing Anthro is the claws part. It's so fun. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Then can Anthro characters do the same thing that I was talking about earlier? If they close their fist, aren't they stabbing themselves? Wait a minute. Okay. Alright. Also, like the reference photo that I have is like the wrong angle. So that's what I'm working with right here. That's what I'm doing. Alright, hold on. Let me check one thing. Okay, we're good. Hold on. You go away. There we go. Okay. Back to the art. I think if I make actually this knuckle a little bit sharper. Hold on. This will be the second, third, the pinky. That's so skinny. Hold on. There we go. And then, wait. Okay, hold on. I need to fix the knuckles. I think the fingers are like passable so far. But the pinky one is always kind of like sad, it seems like it. Like it just kind of like, you have like these really sharp ones here, and then it just kind of like sags a little bit. From what I've noticed, if that makes sense. So you have like a sharp knuckle. It starts to get like less, kind of. Actually, let me make the middle finger one a little bit. There we go. Maybe like, hold on. It's too small. Oh my god. Does that look okay? I think that's okay. It's not like this, you know, but maybe have like the thumb peeking out a little bit right there. Hold on, let me think. Because if you, because like, you don't really see like the back of the hand, right? Wait, where? Wish I could like screenshot this. Okay. I think it's fine-ish. Trying to wonder if the fingers would be farther over, because the picture I have, my fingers are like, but I also have really long fingers. Like that, you know? Hold on. We shall do what we've done before and zoom out. And then turn off the sketch layer. I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings so far. This is what happens when I try to do new things. Trying to do a new angle. If I scoot over a little bit, it might look a little bit better. And then erase here. Oops, that's the wrong button. It might also look better once I add the claws, because then it can distract you. It can be like, whoa, that looks cool. A little fun claw sticking out there. Now if I do that, and then, oops, and then I do this. Is it too small? Hold on. Let me zoom out. Make it a little bit bigger. That looks better. And what if I erase here? Hold on, I think. I'm gonna try to make this work because I kind of don't really want to redraw that. So let me erase all of that and then change the angle here. And then erase here and here. I think is passable. I don't know how much effort I want to put into this. I don't know. If it looks hashtag good enough, I think it's hashtag good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge that. So now both of the shoulders are good. Except I don't love just like the solid space. Oh, but his hair! I forgot about that. I'm gonna cover that with his hair. Oh shit. Okay, problem solved. I was like, I don't love just like how much like that takes up. Like I don't love how that looks. But if the hair is there, that kind of hides everything, which is good. So let's get to that, and I'm losing my voice, as usual. Alright. Say hello. Oh. Say hello. There he is. There to hair. Move that over. And I think I want to use a braid brush. Listen. I don't want to draw a braid. Okay? I bought these forever ago. I'm gonna use them. I bought them on accident. So I want to use them. Where are they? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Which ones do I want? What does this one look like? Oh, that's cute. Cute. I want this way though. Oh, no I don't. Just kidding. Yes, I do. Just kidding. Alright, that is thick though. I want a fat, thin braid. Do I have that as an option? What's this one? Oh, actually, is that angle? Oop. Okay, that is closer to what I want. Actually, if he brings it over to the front, it wouldn't be that long of a braid. I'm gonna spend probably more time trying to get this to look great than to just draw the braid myself. Alright, that's good enough. Now we fiddle. I want this. I want this. Oh, he's got like several braids. No, but okay, again, drag to the front, drag to the front. And then bend it a little bit. Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay, and then let's try and see if this will work. So select contract. Try 1 pixel. Okay. Okay, probably could have done more. Let's try 2. I'm trying to make the line center. Contract 2. Ah! That's fine, because I can just redraw that in. That's fine. I think that's better. I think that's workable. Alright, go back to my brush. Look at that, didn't even have to draw a braid. There we go, that's what I want. Okay. And then let me see how this will look now. Oh god, because then I have to erase. Hold on. I have so many lines. I can't see what I'm doing. It doesn't look like it's coming over the shoulder though. Let me erase this top one. Let's see if I can adjust that a little bit more. What is not working? I'm wondering if it's the neck now. Let me look at the other picture. Hold on. The other photo reference that I was doing earlier. Oh, because the head's lifted? That might be why it looks weird. I think I know what's up. I think I know what's up. Let me erase. Go back to erasing this one. I think I had the right idea there. Go back here. And then, all right, hold on. Let me see if I can find a reference of like him not blocking his neck. Aha. Okay. Okay. You must flip. I have other ideas as well. Other ideas are coming to me. Okay. Let's do this. And then that. Oop. Here. That's going to be on the other shoulder. I think I'm starting to sort of figure it out. Erase that. And I think I'm fine enough with the hands, so let me just erase that. And then that would be here. Make less lines for me so things are less confusing. think that's okay. I'm gonna combine those and then erase the chin here. Okay, I think there's not, oh no, hold on, one spot right here. I'm like, did I get everything? I think I erased all the things that were overlapping other things. Except for right here. I'm gonna add back in the shoulder. It looks straight on, which is not what I wanted. It's like a little bit at an angle, but it's not like completely the angle that I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers. It is what it is. I think it looks good enough. I think I fixed the hair issue. I'm gonna combine everything onto one layer. Alright, so I think it's just the rest of the torso, the tails, the eyes. I think I have everything else done. Oh, I want to do shoulder fur. Don't want to forget. Alright, I'm wondering if I should do the tails next. Will that be easiest? Wait, wrong thing. What do the tails look like? They look like tails. Okay. So, go back to 15, and save. I don't remember what I last saved. I'm just like, don't want to lose all this progress. Not after everything we've been through. Okay. Oof. Actually, when I don't want to like connect it, I just add like this little bit there. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright. Tail number 1. Tail number 2. Almost that swoop. Kind of want it like a little tight. There, I think that's okay. I think we got it, basically. And then just make sure Photoshop knows these are not open. I'm okay with that, I think. I want to maybe adjust this one a little bit. Do this, do that, do this. Does it look like his other tail though? Now I'm kind of wondering. Maybe I should move it closer to the other one. I like the idea of it farther away, but hold on, maybe I can. Where can I put it? Like right there? I kind of think. I like that it frames the face here. And I like that it fills in more of the space. So it's less like one-sided. But I could change, but it feels better here for the other tail. Like these kind of just look like two separate things, and this kind of like, oh, he's got two tails. I think I'm gonna leave it there. And then probably what I can do for the background is just like put something like right here. Put something like right there, you know? And then fill in that space. I'll make it work. Alright, so tails are done. What else am I missing? Let me do the shoulder hair before I forget, because I'm gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget the eyes or the torso. I'm gonna forget the shoulder hair. Or the shoulder fuzz fur. Thanks, you know what I'm saying. I think that's fine. Let's see. Yeah. Good enough. Alright, merge that. Oh my god. Ah! Press the wrong button. Okay. I'm being over nitpicky again. There we go. Get back out. Progress. Oh, I just realized this is not connected. Alright. So now there's the rest of the torso, the eyes. And I think that's everything. I'm like double checking. Hold on, let me move this guy over. For line art. The chest hair. Oh, I want to add that. Okay. I won't remember that. Let me write down notes. Hold on. Chest hair. Chest hair. Nina, hey, welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy almost New Year. What's new? What's up? How's life? I'm drawing the winner for the Blue Sky giveaway. And I was gonna host the giveaway on stream, but then no one showed up. So you are the first person here. So if you would like, you can default win the giveaway that I had planned without even knowing what it is. Exciting. But I was going to give away, not necessarily this color unless you want it, but I was going to do a bandana. Any color you want, just to clear out some space, if you'd like it. And then I also have so many junk journals. I was going to give away a larger sized junk journal. And let me see if I can pull them out. There are lots of options. So you're welcome to pick whatever one. I can, I want to default win whatever. So I have different options. Here, I can go through them. This is just us. But how are you? How was your Christmas? So we have this one. Ooh, it's got a tie closure. You have this one with the red flower. It's got a bit of a spine here. We have this one. I'm a big fan of this one. With like the blue hearts. Yeah, there's no pocket inside. I couldn't remember if I did pocket. And I have another blue heart one, but it doesn't have the lined paper. It has a pink heart instead. Then I have this one with beads on the side. So if you want to, you can pick now, or I can send you a picture later if you can't like decide. And I have this one. And this one is probably my personal favorite. I love this one. And then this like Halloween-y looking one with a spiderweb ribbon closure. So those are your options. Shove all these back in here. So you can let me know. Send me a pic later? Yes. I will do that. I need to shove all these back in here. But I have so many, I'm trying to clear out space because I have been going ham on starting to make covers for more junk journals. And I need more space. Big Lego set, let's go. Over the past 2 days. And your grandma came to visit. Aww. Nice. Yeah, our thing was pretty chill. I mean, we're both sick also. So there was that too. But I'll show you what I bought for myself for, just for myself. It wasn't necessarily for anything. But I think you'll like it. It's tempera paint sticks. I know, I'm still sick. It's nuts. But they're kind of like... I think of them as giant crayons, but they're more so like giant not pastels, oil pastels. And they're actually very fun. And they come... The base set comes in all these colors, but they have like way more colors in this. But here, I shall open. So you twist it kind of like a glue stick. And it's very fun. So I posted this already on Blue Sky. Added gold paint and stuff. So I've been mixing them with Posca markers, these guys. I've been combining them, so I've done quite a few. So here, I shall show you. I just love, like, the colors are so vibrant. Your temperas have dried so much. No, I've never used these before. I'm not really like a tempera fan, because when I think of tempera, I think of like, oh, it's like a kid's acrylic paint, but like not as good as acrylic paint. But then I saw a YouTube channel that uses these a lot, and she does like abstract stuff. And I'm like, that's so cool. I want to try that. And I've been obsessed. I've been doing things nonstop with these. And I've been making covers for junk journals too. So this one I haven't sewed in the paper yet, but work in progress. And then these ones, obsessed. The purple and green with the pop of yellow. It looks so good. And this was the one I did yesterday. I'm not as big of a fan. I still like it, but I was using so much yellow for accents. I was like, let me use a different color. So I used orange instead. And it's more subtle. So like in that sense, I don't like it, but I think it still looks good though. Yeah, exactly. It's the same here. So what do you think of tempera? I know, me too. It's so nice. So this, down here. So that's the tempera, and then the big ones over here. That's Posca. Or is it Posca? Posca? I don't actually know how to pronounce it. But yes, that's what I've been obsessively doing. Because it's nice, easy, like nothing artwork to do while you're sick. It's just like, ugh. Yeah, oh my god, you're right. Yeah. That's so funny. It's double-sided. But yes, I've been having a blast with them. 280 color set. Oh, pray for my space. I feel that. I was talking earlier about that too, because it's like I've been seeing them everywhere. The brush tip ones. They look really nice. And I'm very tempted to try them, but I'm like, listen, I have Posca markers already. I just bought tempera, the tempera sticks. Let's just do this for a while, and then maybe. All right, we'll hold off on the trend. But everybody's doing it now. Everybody. And it's so funny because I was watching a video of this one chick talking about like how she's like, I don't want to buy into trends anymore. And she was talking about fashion. But then I'm like, are there art trends? And it's like, yeah. Yeah, there are. And I have fallen into many of them. Like back when Copic was massive. Now I think it's Ohuhu, which has taken the stage for alcohol base markers. But before that, it was Prismacolor versus Copic, and Copic was like the clear winner, but it was more expensive, so more people went with Prismacolor at the time. And so I was big into that, and yeah, now it's that was years and years ago. Now it's the acrylic brush tip markers. But Posca had a while. Posca definitely had its own trend time, and then they fell to the wayside, and then now it's the brush tip ones. The ones I was looking at were, because I saw a video of somebody comparing a whole bunch of brands, and I think the one I liked the most out of all of them, because there weren't really like good, bad, it was more like what your preference was, and the one I was looking at was Arts, I think, with like multiple R's, I forget. Need to get it back to my comic. Oh, same. My friend in the con had them chilies, and I'm like, today is the day I place an order. I would do that too. I would so do that. Oh man, I'm so glad I decluttered. Now we need to fly with 2 sword rooms. Yes. Was it Art X? I forget. It might be. It might be. Yes, drink water. Hold on, let me look it up. I wanted like a smaller set though, because I was like, I'm gonna be too overwhelmed if it's too many colors. That's why I started with the 12 set here, and then now that I bought the 12 set, I'm like, I'm kind of want the 60 set. Oh no, it's AR, is it 2 R's? ARRTX. Oh, so wait, is it? I don't know if that's the one that it's the same one or not, but yes, that's. Hold on, I will show. But it's the one I've been seeing a lot of people use too. Coke flavored water. Oh god, if I copy paste, is it gonna crash again? But this one, I was looking at this set. I don't. Hold on. There's a lot of green and brown, but there's one red, like one like actual red, and then the rest are like orange. So I don't love that. Here's the colors. I'm not the biggest fan of the color layout. I kind of wish we had, like, I guess that you have, hold on. You have this one and this one, and those are like your red options. And I guess that's okay. But I feel like so often the reds in sets are like this. They're like red. And I'm like, okay, but can we have like other ones? I mean, yeah, exactly. I am too. And so it's like, it's a little too punchy for me. I kind of wish we had a different one. I do appreciate, though, the range of yellow. I feel like you don't usually see that. I feel like blue-green is like where you usually see a range of stuff in sets. I'm kind of a little bit impressed with the purple range here, and that they have grays. And they have browns, but they don't have a brown. So, I don't know. But that's the one I was looking at. I might look at a different one. It's so hard. Because I want a smaller set, but then like you have to like, you know, you have to make sacrifices. Teal and light green that isn't lime. Yeah, the green in this one, the light green, it's kind of a limey. I think it's a little bit different on camera, but I do really love these temperas, and they do have a skin tone set, which they have a bunch of different browns. And let me see if I can find it early. Or I don't know if they have it in Europe actually. It's called Quick Sticks, but there's like a bunch of different brands that do tempera paint sticks, and actually Crayola does too. And I didn't know this at first, but I saw a video of a woman comparing this brand of Quick Sticks with Crayola, and funny story, they performed similarly. The colors were a little bit different, so it's more like your personal preference, but the cleanup, unsurprisingly, with Crayola was like a huge pain in the ass. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want that. Like, she got like the Quick Sticks on the table and in her hand, and she went like this, and it was gone. And the Crayola one, she was like, oh, and this was easy to clean up too. And she's like doing this, and it was like that makeup thing that I sent you, where it was like the eraser thing, and it was like this, and it was still there. It just like spread, and I'm like, I don't want that. But yeah, I saw earlier that they have these like ones with faces. I thought it was so cute. So I didn't buy it from this website. Just this website like has them all displayed very nicely. But I bought this set, the plain 12, but they have a larger set. And then they have the skin tone set, which came with a lot of nice colors. I can't talk right now. And but they do have a larger set that I think it's a 60, and on Walmart it's like $64 or something. And I think this is all the colors. I'm not sure, but I am definitely eyeing it for sure. Look at that. Look at all these colors. Look at all of these. So it includes the 6 neon, 14 pastel, 12 classic, 12 metallic, 6 earth, and 10 jewel. So I don't know if that means it does or does not have the earth, not the earth, the skin tone ones, but They're super fun though. I have been obsessed. And actually, I had told my mom about them. Ooh, what? But I told my mom about them, and I'm like, oh, I think this could make like a good gift for the nephews, because it's a no mess, like clean up, easy sort of thing. And one of the nephews is really messy when he does art related stuff. And so I told my mom, like, oh, I'm buying these for me. You know, why don't you get them for the boys? And she's like, okay, so I sent her the link, and look what I get for Christmas. She misunderstood the assignment. So now I have two. Oh my god. I forgot I had that. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? Oh man. I'm dumping all your points here. But I think it works out because like I was using stencils and stuff, and they eat up a lot of the paint. So Addie or Nest, like I'm simple. Okay, give me a second. I need to clean up some tabs and then pull up your babies. Hold on, what is this? Oh, okay, go back here. Them again, yes. I can try and draw them both. See what I can do in a minute. Man, I made that so expensive. I forgot about that. Where's a good picture of both of them? There they are. There's the cutie one. Alright, let's go over here. And then... whoop-whoop. Secret Santa, I got them by someone I know. Oh, yes. Alright, let me shrink this down. It doesn't need to be that big. Alright, let me get 1 minute on the clock. Oh, and then I need to remember to see what stuff you want. Okay, hold on, let me go down here to Nina. Reminder to self. And no, oop. Oh, whoa, that's epic. Hold on. And, that's junk journal giveaway. Okay. Whoa. Dude, that's so cool. Yo, that style is epic. Dude, that looks so good. I love how they did the braid. That's cool. Wow, the details they got into. They like paid attention to everything. That's awesome. I know, yeah. It looks so good. Alright. 1 minute. How's my brush size? Let me make that a little bit smaller. Oops, wrong button. Go back over here. 1 minute. Alright, 1 minute on the clock. I gotta think, hold on, let me think about what I want to do first. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna try my best to get it done in a minute because it's gonna be both of them. Alright. Alright, here we go. Go. Oh wait, hold on, I don't, okay, go. I didn't press it first. Oh god, okay. And then and then yeah, and then those glasses, Ini, the blush. No wait, she's gonna be like, hell yeah. Oh god, there's 30 seconds left. Okay, She's supposed to be holding him. That was the thing. Here, that's his tie. And he's just kind of like, yes. I don't know. Okay, and then here's her arm. There's some bracelets. That was a minute? Oh my god. That was so fast. There you go. I tried to do something like silly, like she's carrying him. He's too low though, so she's like not able to hold him up. There was an attempt. There you go. I don't remember if I signed the previous ones, but here, I'll even date it. There you go. Let me just crop it a little bit better. And then I'll send that to you. You're collecting these. How many of these do you have now? Alright. There you go. One in sketch giveaway. I know I've done it. Yeah, you've got like a few. There we go. Okay. Back here. I gotta finish the line art and then I can call it for stream. I'm so close. So many giveaways. Because then I also am close, I think, on the Ko-fi one. Let me check. So there's going to be another giveaway coming up soon. You have 6? Oh my god. That's nuts. I was like, maybe like, you know, 1 or 2 or 3, something like that. Alright, I wouldn't have guessed 6. That's funny. Alright, we're 70% of the way to the next Ko-fi one. It's not lying. You are collecting them like the wind. Oh man, hold on. Didn't realize this was going in the braid. There we go. Oh, and right there too. That's fun though. It makes it easy when you have like just a couple characters that you're obsessed with, and then you can just be like, yes, just do those ones. Oop, I'm gonna fix my brush size back. Make it a little bit bigger. Yes, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have that many either, because I have the shark boy, the furry boy, the furry girl. Oh, my comic characters. Okay, I have a few. I have a few. There. I think that, make it a little bit bigger. Some major chest hair over here. It covers up some of the braid, which is a little bit sad, but I think it adds some character or interest, you know. There we go. Okay. Erase that. There, I think that's fine. Wait. Okay, did the chest hair. I did the shoulder hair. Oh, the torso. Okay. I remember. I need to start doing my annual fan art showcase. Ooh. By March, I want to announce the printed version. Oh my god, that's hype. Color ratio should be. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, I kind of want to keep it sort of simple here. Because I'm feeling lazy. And then I'll probably do the I'll put that there for now, but it's temporary. Alright, then it's just the eyes, I think, and then I'm done. merge that, and then the eyes. Oh my god, I'm just looking at this. Oh my god, okay, I forgot the notepad one. That's funny. Oh, the Halloween one is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of forgot some of these. That's funny. The collection grows. Gotta make sure he's looking at you. I don't know if I like those eyes. I'm gonna turn this off. There we go, I can see a little bit better. Oh, I'm just gonna say hashtag good enough for now. I'm probably gonna take a break. I think I need a break. This one was an intensive one. But I think it came out almost basically what I was thinking of when I was initially thinking of it. So hopefully I'll have this done and then I can post this tomorrow. And then I think that's like the last like to do. And then I can just kind of chill for the rest of this year, which will be nice. And by chill, I still mean doing chores, but I can chill while doing chores. How about that? All right, so let me get this over here. Ooh, nice. That's cool. GG. All right, I need to get you the pictures for the bandanas, and then I need to take a picture of the junk journals, and then I will mail that out soon, hopefully before the end of this year, because we don't have a mailbox here. It's really frustrating. The mailbox that they have for outgoing mail is like this thick. It's like if you have like a single piece of paper in a letter that's not even folded, it's just like, it's just flat. That's like, it can't fit anything. It's really frustrating. So I have to go find, or not find, I found one, but I have to go to a post box to drop off mail. It's really annoying. I hate it. But it's fine. It's right next to the grocery store, so whenever we get next to a grocery store visit, which is not going to be today or probably tomorrow, because it is not looking good outside. And I'm not putting myself in that position again of driving out in the snow. That was too much. I'm good. I can wait. I don't need to go today. But anyway, so I'll message you later. And I think that pretty much covers everything. So thank you guys. Thank y'all for an awesome year, being patient with me, and just having good times, good vibes. More streams next year. It says snow next week. Nice. Maybe you'll get what's happening here. Because ours started with rain, and then it turned to hail, and then it turned to snow. So far no snow for the holidays? Really? Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully soon, at least for the new year. I'm trying to think if there's anything else for me to say. Because it's like, it's the last stream of the year. I feel like I should say something a little bit profound. I don't know. Just be good to yourself. Be chill. Don't worry about going slow. Embrace the snail. Okay? And, yeah. Freezing rain made me down today. Okay, that's good. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'll be all over social media still, not going anywhere. Still be in the Discord, all that stuff. Yes, be more nice to ourselves, all of ourselves, because I need that too. And also rest, lots of rest. I'm going to rest for sure after this stream, because my sinuses are still draining. I was doing decent yesterday, and then it hit me again today. I'm like, girl, make up your mind. But preferably the mind making up is just like going away. But anyway, drink water, have a good time, have a good new year, be safe, be warm, be good. And yeah, I will see you all next year. Don't get to say that too often. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.